But when you sometimes, so this is actually you can think whole day. Then you have to see. You just said, maybe you can say the word, may all beings have happiness. But if there's a feeling or not, if there's a sincere, really feeling, or sincerely kind of a clear that attitude kind of in your mind have, or just you are saying all sentient beings happiness, but it's maybe happiness, but it's just a sound, but it like doesn't has any. It's just saying a word, but there's nothing in mind. Then you have to now to go more detail. Then you have to think maybe first example for most person that you loving and care most, that person. And sometimes you can also think of a person that you hate most, that really don't like, even you don't want to think, you know. Sometimes you have to think a person or sentient being that is almost not existed, you ignore all the time, you know. Yeah, that kind of sentient being. So all that, so you make sure you are loving and the compassion going towards all of them. And if one of them is a problem, you are having problem to create loving compassion, then you have to work on that. Why is a problem? Maybe, for example, the person you're thinking, oh, this person is, I don't want him or her to be happy and be free from suffering, right? That person deserves to be suffer because that person is so terrible, destructive, negative, and then not honest. Not only not honest, but this person is doing terrible things. And it's a terrible person. Yes. Why I have to think of that person happiness, and this person should have a lesson in the suffering like that. Oh, that kind of attitude coming, then you have to work on that. That is because you are not thinking this person, you are thinking this person's action and this person's appearance. So when we are thinking all sentient beings may be happy, we're not talking about, that time, we're not talking about you should agree what this person is doing. And also we're not saying that you should agree this person, the appearance of this person is so cute, and even it's ugly, it's so cute, you have to think, oh, I have compassion, I should not think ugly because it's so cute, and then that not like that, but that appearance and the actions are not the real person, right? Person is a real person is the appearance and actions are all the time different. It changes. Even one day can change, but of course lifetimes are totally different. So, but we are saying the person, really person itself, person themselves, yeah. So that's especially in Mahayana Buddhism talks about Buddha nature. Their nature, everybody is in Buddha nature. Anyway, everybody is in a nature, they're pure and innocent. But they do all wrong things and they suffer and cause suffering to oneself and also to others because of their ignorance. Because ignorance means they're confused. So that's why even the more reason we should have loving compassion towards those confused, and because from confusion, ignorance, delusion, then creating suffer to oneself and others, like that. Anyway, this is a detail. You can. There's no like one by one. You don't have to follow exactly order and word by word, but you can think many different ways. In short, the thing is that you have to make sure that you can have a loving and a compassion towards all sentient beings. Close one, agreeable one, disagreeable one, or someone is usually is not existed to you, almost like a very not important one. So can you have loving condition towards, compassion towards all of them? Each session you have to make sure, and then when you have that kind of attitude, then your session can be say, yeah, it's a good successful session.